Well, it's quite rare to see the Home Office or the Home Secretary admitting and correcting reports, but actually correcting in a way that damages them even further. A couple of days ago, it was reported that the cost of hotels for migrants who illegally enter the country, especially from France on boats, is around £1.2 million a day. And that was already a lot of money. And I made a video about it. I said, well, this is outrageous. We discovered that the cost is actually much, much higher. And this was actually corrected by the Home Office and Priti Patel themselves. So we now have them saying that, well, the officials from the Home Office confirming that the cost for the actual migrants illegally entering the country, and that includes the whole category and also asylum seekers, is it's almost £5 million a day. Almost £5 million a day. And this was obviously corrected within the last day or two. Initially, Mark Easton from the BBC, when he reported saying that, well, the Home Office are currently spending £1.2 million a day, and that's basically around £438 million a year. That is still a lot of money, right? But then the Home Office have said, well, technically, we should correct ourselves. It's £4.7 million a day. That's almost £2 billion a year. Specifically, if you look at all the costs they have, they say at least £1.7 billion a year. And this is the figure as it stands. As you've seen the data that we've been discussing and shown on this channel over the last week or so, the pace of illegal migration and essentially migrants entering the country is growing faster than 2021 and 2020. Now, this whole crisis started massively in 2020. We've had this problem for years and decades, we know that. But 2020 broke the record, and even people like Nigel Farage made videos about it. They went to Dover, they went to these hotels. It got worse. 2021, even much worse. And then this year, it's now February, the data that we're now saying that if they don't stop this, it's going to get to a point where it's completely out of control. So this cost of, you're going to have £5 million a day is going to get to a point where it gets closer to £10 million or even probably more. And we have to talk about this because if Priti Patel is not the right person to handle the so-called obstacles that she complains about, because the Home Secretary says that, guys, I want to fix this problem, but the bureaucrats don't help me. Macron doesn't help me. The border force don't listen to me. Nobody likes me. Nobody listens. I need to shout at people, but I don't care. Either fix it or be vocal about it and tell us who's to be blamed, or maybe resign and allow someone else to do it. It's common sense. It's not really that difficult. If it, any other job, any other company, even a CEO messes up this much, they will resign or get sacked. But they're not going to actually face these problems until they sort out their own issues with cake and suitcase of booze and resignations that they're seeing in Downing Street. And if they don't really stop this now, they're going to accidentally allow the Labour Socialists and Starmer to get into power, and they will completely open the door to everybody. And then see what's going to happen to our society and our culture and economy. We'll see what happens. We're going to have more updates for you guys throughout the whole day, so subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching. And my Tousi, and we are the media.